Hello everyone, this is Johannes and you are watching First Impressions on Board Gaming Ramblings. On this show I'm going to tell you my thoughts on a game after only one play to see if I liked the game, if I fell asleep while playing it, or if I was chomping at the bit because the game was so amazing. So let's get to the game. Today, we're taking a look at First Class over here, from Hans-Im Gluck and Helmut Ole, a guy who really liked trains. He likes them so much that he's never made a game that doesn't have anything to do with trains. Except that time he made a game about tram bands. That's kind of trains, so it doesn't really matter. The only game I played from Helmut Ole is Russian Railroad, the worker placement game I really enjoyed when it came out, but it did after some play lose some of its glory. Helmut is now back with First Class, a game you might want to call Russian Railroad's the card game, but I'm really happy that they didn't, because everything is something the card game nowadays. So, let's go and ride First Class. No. I don't want to say that, that's just too cheesy, just some stupid idea. Let's go! Have fun on first now. Let's just look at the game. First Class is a game for 2 to 4 players and the box says it will take around 20 minutes per player. And as we know, that is always correct. So, in this game, what you want to do is basically you're going to take a card and you're going to do what the card says. And then another player is going to take a card and you're going to continue to that. So you're taking 3 cards and then you get new cards and you do that all over again. The game is played over 6 rounds with intermediate scoring of around 2, 4 and 6. And there's a lot of things you can do. You can expand your railroad line so that you get more points. You can walk all over the place with these conductors. They walk around the train and they will give you points the farther ahead in the train they are. I don't know how that will work like in real life, because the conductor is over the back on the train. You don't get any points. We don't care about the customers. But you go here and you get 12 points or dollars or whatever. So you have to make these conductor actually work for you. And all this is to get the most points and be the most awesome railroad line. My one play of this was with 3 players and we used only module A and B because this game is modular and it comes with 5 modules, and every time you're going to play, you're going to take 2 of the modules and shuffle them together like a crazy person with all the other cards that are always in the game, and that's going to make a unique experience every time you play, and it adds a lot of replay value, I think. I haven't tried them yet, but I guess so. The modules, they add luggage, passengers, a murder mystery to this Euro train game? Yeah, I guess so, because we're on the Orient Express, then we really just want to kill everyone, because that's what you do on the Orient Express. You see the Orient and you kill people. Yeah, I don't know how this module works, but I'm really intrigued by it and I really want to play it. Like, really want to play it. The components are good. They're good quality cards. Thick cardboard, everything is good. Like, my preference would have been if there were a little bit bigger card, but that's just because I'm old and I need glasses. Like, I'm 26 years old now. I soon have to go to the old person home because I can't see these small cards. It's almost as big as my glass. That's everything the cards are. But besides that, if there's one thing I have to say anything about, then it is this score track. Like, this art direction is kind of different than the rest of the game. It feels a little bit more whimsical, like Candyland or something. And I don't really know why they did this, but it doesn't really bother me because you can still get points. And that is the most important thing. So let's talk about gameplay. The gameplay is really simple, and to take my time comment, we actually only use 60 minutes on this game, and that is 20 minutes per player. So, and that was without rules explanation and setup and teardown for you strange people who count time that way. But we used those 60 minutes and we did use some thinking time. It was not like bam, 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 bam. But the game flows really well and it feels good. The gameplay is easy enough. You're just going to choose a card and do what it says. But there are some good decisions. And when playing with 3 players, we found out it was really important not to be a last player, because then so many cards would be taken before you, and you can't get that one card that you need to make your railroad empire rule the world. Or maybe just the Orient Express, you can rule that as well. It's your choice, but remember, the world. After one play, it feels like there are a lot of good options for strategy here. You can make long trains, you can make short profitable trains, you can make a really long railroad line, all of these different things you can do, and they all felt valid as strategies after one play. I don't know how that will change with more plays, but that's that. There are some similarities in this game to Russian Railroads. As I said in the beginning, you could call this game Russian Railroads, the card game, but this game feels new, it feels fresh, and it feels a lot different from Russian Railroads. I really had a blast playing my first game of First Class. This game is so quick, the decisions are really nice, and I had just fun playing it. And with that playtime, I'm really sure I will get it to the table soon enough. And my first impressions rating for this game will be an 8. That's pretty high. It's an 8 for First Class. And that's the end of the First Impressions episode for First Class. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please go on Twitter and follow me at BG Ramblings. You can find my podcast, Board Gaming Ramblings, on Stitcher, on iTunes, on Pocket Cast, on Podbean, and everything like that. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I am Johannes, and you have been watching First Impressions on Board Gaming Ramblings.